Young and the Restless's Victor Newman, Eric Braden, scores a huge win, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, is suffering. Let's jump right into it. Monday, February 9th, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, wants Victor Newman to give her an update on Dominic Chancellor, Ethan Ray Clark, and she's griping about Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, being kept away from Devin Hamilton, Bryton James, right now when he needs his sister. Victor says that Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, wants proof that Lily and the twins are safe. And Nikki says she wants that, too. That really annoys Victor because he thinks Nikki doubts him. But Victor gets the photo and shows Nikki the picture, and then he forwards it to Kane. Meanwhile, Nick tells Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, that Detective Burrow, Matt Cohen, is working Dominic's abduction case. Victoria doesn't believe that Lily agreed to go along with Victor. Victoria Newman thinks she can prove Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, stole the AI. If she can get the proof to take to law enforcement, Victoria might be able to leverage Phyllis to flip on Kane to save herself. She thinks they need a backup plan. Adam thinks that Victor offered Chancellor to Lily, but Victoria thinks he didn't because that would ruin her parents' marriage. Nick tends to agree with Victoria, but Adam tells them both Victor has been up late texting him, hasn't been sleeping, and thinks that their dad would see giving up Chancellor as a small sacrifice if it saved the rest of the Newman empire. Victoria wants Nick to talk to Phyllis again, and Nick admits to his siblings that he is still in a lot of pain. Victoria warns Nick to be careful with the medication. Then Victor texts them all saying, "Come back to the ranch right now." He shows his 3 kids the photo and says Lily is safe and Kane is going to make a deal. Adam asks what Victor offered Lily, but Victor won't answer. Another red flag, it might have been Chancellor. Young and the Restless spoilers. Claire's investigation in Los Angeles and the Newman Ranch showdown. Meanwhile, Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, goes with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, to Los Angeles. But he quickly realizes that Claire came along primarily to dig up dirt on Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. Holden tells Claire, "Look, you're wasting your time." Claire is also annoyed that Holden is doing something for Kane in Los Angeles. He said he's looking into Lily's possible kidnapping, but Claire is absolutely adamant that Victor wouldn't do that. Behind Holden's back, Claire calls the art gallery that was owned by the guy that Holden accidentally killed. He gets the photo that Kane wanted and sends it over. It shows Lily and the kids with a sketchy guy, and they are looking scared. Phyllis is gloating up at Newman Enterprises about stealing everything from Victor on Young and Restless. But she and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, are bickering about Kane giving Chancellor to Billy. Then Kane comes in and tells Billy he can't sign the Chancellor contract yet. Phyllis and Billy keep sniping until Kane gets the photo of Lily and the twins from Holden. Billy takes off, but Phyllis stays and Kane tells her that Victor took Lily and the kids, but Phyllis says it is a bluff. Victor wouldn't hurt Neil Winters, Kristoff's John family, but Kane doesn't believe her. Phyllis keeps on saying he's being played, but Kane leaves, runs over to the ranch, and tells Victor, "You won." Kane wants proof that Victor has let the family go, and then Kane will give Newman Enterprises back to Victor. We and our spoilers. Phyllis and Billy scheme for Chancellor as Maria flees Genova City. Meanwhile, Phyllis runs over to Billy's and says that Kane is caving in and giving everything back to Victor. So Billy won't get Chancellor unless he works with Phyllis, and they act fast to grab it up, but they have to move now. Tuesday, February 10th. Victor Newman summons the whole family for a meeting. Some of this may be about Dominic, we'll see, but I think most of it is going to be Victor saying his plan worked. He has defeated Kane, they're going to be getting everything back. Meanwhile, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, is blaming herself for Maria Copeland, Cameron Grimes, kidnapping Dominic. Obviously, Sharon thinks she didn't check in on Maria enough or visit her enough at the clinic in Boston. Elsewhere and Billy are scheming against Kane because he has turned against them, caved into Victor's bluff, and is signing assets back over. Billy wants Chancellor, and he and Phyllis may realize that it's the only thing they can salvage when Kane starts giving Newman assets back. Wednesday, February 11th, Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, and Devin get a lead on Dominic, and we're going to see them working with Detective Burrow to take down Maria and get Dom back. Speaking of those two, at a restaurant wearing matching trucker hats, we'll see Dominic asking Maria why she won't tell him where they're going. She says that she's taking Dominic to the best hideout in the world. Maria says they are going to a whole different country. Something happens with Dominic where Maria feels like she has to switch things up. So we'll see if she pivots and is still planning to take him out of the country, or if she does something else. Thursday, February 12th, Victor uncovers shocking information about Kane. Victor's in the bedroom of the Kane train as Adam walks in and is looking at Kane unconscious there. Adam asks Victor if he's dead, and he doesn't answer straight away. I wonder if Kane is so upset he got drunk and passed out. Maybe it's alcohol poisoning. Billy and Phyllis get overheard by Victoria, and I'm sure it's about Chancellor. Of course, Victoria is very insistent that Chancellor needs to come back to her mom. Nikki goes to Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and she's quite distraught. Nikki may tell him about the fake abduction of Lily and the kids, but bottom line, Nikki's frantic and telling Jack that she's worried what Victor will do next. She is worried that if he goes too far, Nikki won't be able to take it anymore and will have to walk away. Jack's comforting Nikki and hugging her right as Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, is walking in. She does not like what she sees, just like Victor didn't like when he saw the same thing at his house. Valentine's Day romance and a high-stakes private jet search on Y&R Friday, February 13th. Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, goes all out for Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun. He's not giving up. It looks like Noah may head to Los Angeles for Valentine's Day. Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, gets a romantic gesture from Adam for Heart's Day. Billy is also going all out to woo and impress Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, and prove himself. But him conspiring with Phyllis to get Chancellor may be a deal breaker, even though he won't be conspiring with Kane anymore. The week of February 16th through the 20th, we are going to be seeing Burrow, Devin, and Abby on a private jet soon, and they are trying to chase down Maria and Dominic. The good news is she's driving and they're on a plane, so maybe they can cut her off at the pass. Sally is very conflicted about Billy, and Sally loves him, but she feels like Billy is letting her down. Sally also, though, doesn't want to walk away while Billy's mom is sick and possibly dying, so she is really struggling. Young and the Restless spoilers. The return of Patty Williams and Nick Newman's dangerous spiral. Phyllis remains determined that she is going to get one over on Victor. Even though Kane may give back Newman Enterprises, Billy and Phyllis may decide that Chancellor is enough of a consolation prize for them. Diane loses patience with Jack and Nikki, and Noah's heart is on the line. He wants Sienna back, but I don't think she's going to back down on breaking up with him. She may tell Noah that he needs to leave Los Angeles and not come back, so he may return to Genoa City heartbroken. Claire makes progress in her search for dirt on Audra, and it looks like Claire may indeed find out that the gallery owner was missing and presumed dead. I wonder if Sienna will help out with sharing more info. Nick is really struggling with his pain, and by the end of Sweeps, he may be dabbling in illegal drugs. Sharon is worried about Maria and racked with guilt. Look for Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, who is likely going to pop up with one last hurrah. By the end of Sweep, Stacey Hayduke is back soon as Crazy Patty Williams. Paul Williams, Doug Davidson's sister, if you remember, was in Fairview Psychiatric with Sharon. She also has a history with Ian Ward, Ray Wise. She saved his life. Patty's back in March, and Lily is also set to return in March.